I swear. What the fuck? What?
The spy master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Go on. Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Liliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
Get back here! You're my tank! No sort of response. Callier. What? I'm gonna go do that. Because I need him. I need him as a tank. Alright. That's why I need him. What the fuck are you doing? Dude, I'm pissed. Hey Malik! Hi Thunder! Get back here, my tank! Yes! Piece of shit. You know, that's so, like, dramatic men to just fucking up and leave, like, without any warning. Because they're going through something. You know what? I bet Solus is gonna do that. I bet that's why people are like, be careful! Fucking dramatic ass men. Leaving without warning. He broke Torian's heart. I love that Morrigan is there now. Okay, let's get these things. Sir Danner acted as the champion. I placed a respectable 10th. I did secure several trade agreements. Nice! Perfect. Oh shit. Wow. Okay, so now we are gonna send Cullen. Yep.
All right.
Let's get him. An offer from the Crows. It seems the Inquisition and the Crows share a target. Our employer bears no love for Lord Enzo due to, well, let's just say a personal matter. Yes. I will work with the Crows. An amulet for Cole.
At your service.
So many hugs. So many hugs.
With rifts contained in the area, we can send in smaller groups to offer relief.
Okay,
I
but
agree. Are you well?
Aww.
A headache, nothing more.
Y'all noticed how effortless this war table dialogue and how effortlessly it flows? I'm just so impressed with this game. Yay, the Warden themselves took few casualties. They await further commands. Yes! And that just, like, flowed so well. Okay, so we got... Wait, I don't think I did. But... Let me see. Subjected to his will. Yeah, I did that. And Blackwall has left the Inquisition. It appears to have something to do with the impending execution of a man named Mornay, one of the soldiers responsible for the Callier massacre. Attend Mornay's execution. Okay. Should I do this now? I'm going to do this now. Is that okay? Is that okay with you all? Have a good sleep, London. See you in 30 minutes. Cause I need my tank on hand. Oh, I guess he could have just gone to watch the execution. I don't know, that tarot was very dramatic. Okay, I got nervous.
What happened in Adamant is a shame. I'm still reeling over the army of demons. Imagine what would have happened if the Inquisitor hadn't arrived.
He's like, I just wanted to watch an execution. Please. Get off my back, Lavender. Oh, it's in Ral Royale! Nice. And then I could also get some... I don't know. Let's bring... Guys... I can't help but feel like I'm making the wrong decisions when their tarot cards look like this. Excuse the fuck out of me. What the fuck? That's so sad. I imagine it would have been worse with the chargers, so let's bring... Okay. Because he's Talvish Shoth now. I didn't sacrifice the chargers. You got excommunicado. Julian. Got excommunicado. They are very impactful. Oh my god. And it mimics how I feel when I look at tarot cards. I'll never forget getting readings and seeing really sad cards and the feeling you get when you look at them. And that's the power of tarot. Why? Ooh, cool. Who's massaging Doritos? What? Oh, it's raining. I do want to go shopping, I just don't know where. Where is, like, I want some upgrades for Skyhold. That's the main thing I want. Welcome back, Bumble. These look like... Oh no. Oh shit.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
That
Who's
girl.
this man to Blackwall? A brother? A friend?
Poor bastard. So, where's food? Orlesians always stock these things.
That
Proceed.
Get it. You can't be walking around on. Uh-oh.
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Blackwall!
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years.
Okay.
I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
Who are you?
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done
Always.
hiding.
Who are you?
I gave the order. The crime is mine. I
Wait a
am Tom
minute.
Rainier.
Who are you?
Oh! Wait, I don't know who that is. Oh, Tom. Okay. Who the fuck is that? And where are you going? Who is that? I don't know who that is. Speak to Rainier and I don't know who this is.
appoint a new divine soon.
But interesting that it's not Warden.
Leave it. Tom Rainier himself.
Who is that? What do you know of him?
You must know something about Renee.
I know what everyone knows. He'll hang for the massacre of a noble and his family.
But it's not Warden Rainier, so is he lying about being a warden? Because if he is, that's fucked.
Where did they take the prisoner?
In the jail of the marketplace. If you've goodbyes to say them now.
Oh
It's a
my
damn
god.
mess, but believe you me, it'll be sorted out quick. Lots of people can't wait to see that man swing.
Something's up with him. And I thought something was going on, but I didn't know that he was like a wanted criminal. Thank you, Juliana.
And I am the foyer. Very serious. We begin.
A simple start. The Winter Palace assaulted. Duchess Gloria disgraced.
We have, of course, notified the stakeholders.
They are expected devastated. How could you not see as much?
Perhaps I was numbed by the fury of the sky.
Half the coin was from my coffers in the last switch when Celine ascended.
A wisely placed
Inquisition.
change of religion.
What an unexpected pleasure. You must have had a long journey to the city. Might there be any news from this house?
Here's a letter from Ellery. He's safe with his family in the Dales.
Oh, my Ellery. Oh, bless you. The Dions will sponsor the Duparakets as a family deserving of a noble title, Inquisitor. You have my word. Now please, forgive my hastiness, but I must read Ellery's words. Make her keep you.
Have fun, Flower.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
Was the bailiff telling the truth? Did you really do those things?
Yes, I did. It's all true. It's time we all took a good look at who I really am. Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man.
Oh, shit.
This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
Would a monster have given himself up? Somewhere along the line, you stopped pretending.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yes.
I need to know about Blackwall. The real Blackwall.
We met in a tavern when I was on the run. I was nothing. A waste of life.
So he's not a
He
warden,
wanted to
and that's
recruit
why
me.
he didn't
We
hear
headed
the
to
calling.
Valshavan for the joining.
And the calling didn't
Blackwall insisted on making a stop along the way.
bother
An old
him.
ruin.
He was
from
like,
one of the previous blights. He said it led
Wow.
to the deep roads. I was to
He was
go
like,
down
I'm
alone,
used to it.
find a darkspawn, and fill a vial with its blood.
Oh my God.
When I returned, I found the warden ambushed by more of the creatures. He took a blow for me. He
Okay.
shouldn't have died. It should have been me.
Not saying I disagree, but Blackwall clearly thought you were worth saving.
No one should have died for me. He would have wanted me to carry on to Valshavan, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there was no proof that I'd been recruited. That I didn't kill him. I couldn't go to the Wardens. But I couldn't just walk away. So, Rainier died,
Wow.
and Blackwall lived.
You think back at how expertly he dodges most deeper questions about wardens. Yeah, and I didn't think anything of it, Banana, because I remember if you asked Alistair too much about being a warden in Origins, he would be like, there's not much, and there's not much to say, and like, blah, 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 blah. But also, if you're a non-warden and you ask the warden questions, they're very secretive, so like, they don't answer, so I didn't think anything of it. Oh, I can't even imagine being romanced to him. Interesting.
Who were you before this mess?
Right.
I was a captain in the Orlesian army. Well regarded, respected. But it wasn't enough. One mistake. One mistake and everything I worked for fell apart.
Orlesian army?
The man on the gallows, Mornay. Who was he?
My second in command. He was a good man. When I heard he'd been caught, I was resolved to stop his execution. Couldn't
Oh.
let another die for my mistake.
I need to know the details of what you did. Who you killed, why.
Yeah, this is the
I
thing that I'm
betrayed
obsessed
the
of.
Empire and assassinated a general, all
Oh.
for gold. The man was General Vincent Callier. My employer was a Chevalier, Robert Chapuis. Sir Robert believed that Grand Duke Gaspard was the rightful ruler of Orlais and would eventually take the throne. He thought that by eliminating one of Celine's loyal supporters, he might endear himself to the true Emperor. I can't say if Robert's plan would have worked. I didn't care. There was good coin offered, and I took it. By the time Sir Robert's involvement was uncovered, I was long gone. Of course, the Grand Duke disavowed any knowledge of the act and publicly condemned it.
Oh, fuck.
Robert killed himself. Poison in his wine. Another victim of the great game.
My reports say that Callier was with his family. You had them all slaughtered.
I didn't know Callier would be traveling with his family. I assumed only soldiers, armed guards. My men had been told to eliminate everyone. They'd seen war. They thought they were defending their country.
Oh no, this is a mess.
But it's names that carry power in this world. Bloodlines. Heirs. No matter how leaders like Celine or Gaspard pretend the game is played, that's how real war is waged.
But you weren't at war. Not really.
I've been on enough battlefields to know the same crime at the right time would have earned a medal. But that's what I did, and why I deserve to be here.
You got your men to help you. What did you tell them?
They didn't know who they were attacking. I told them it was an important mission. They trusted me without question.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
as your men trust you.
Armies are weapons. Weapons don't wield themselves.
Weapons don't have lives, families, dreams. An army is not just a weapon.
There's another thing I'm still wondering.
Yes?
That's all for now.
Okay, I mean, I don't know. I'm shocked, but I don't know what to feel. I don't feel.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Hi. Okay. I don't feel angry, and I don't feel really bad for him. I don't feel like intense. What the fuck? How could you do that? And anger, but I also don't feel, oh no, he's in jail. Poor guy's probably so racked up in his own guilt. Boo-hoo. I kind of just feel like confused, and this is my main feeling.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
You're a war criminal, but you're my best tank, so... Yeah, I'm just very confused. And also, like, I wasn't in a romance with him, and we're not romantically involved. It hasn't been that much time together, so I don't feel betrayed by this, because I didn't know him intimately. Just confused, and I think she's just trying to figure out, as a commander, what she should do.
Give me the overview.
Yes,
Looks
Rods,
like our
that's a
friend
great way.
was once a respected captain in the Imperial
To put
Orlesian
it.
army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Rainier has accepted his
Wait,
fate.
yeah, what are we gonna
You
call
don't have
him?
to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause.
Yeah.
And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it.
Yeah.
Why?
He wanted to change. To prove that he'd really left his past behind. He had to face up to it.
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
And I think that part of his problem was just living in a lie. Like, it's very hard to, once you start living the lie, then to... He clearly really admires Lavender, and he loves being in the Inquisition, and I have no doubt in my mind that whoever he is, he would give up his life for Lavender, and he would give up his life for anyone in the Inquisition, especially Dorian. But it's just when you are so deep in a lie like that, it's really hard to get out of it. Yeah. The original story is kind of messed up that he had the family killed. Like, I mean, he said he didn't know that they were there, but he still takes responsibility for it, which I think is good. I don't know. I just think that, especially in this time, especially as a commander, Cullen has also, you know, yeah, Cullen has done bad things. And look at where he is now. So I think Lavender is looking at Cullen and thinking about how far he's come and thinking, you know what? The Inquisition is all about forgetting who you are. Doesn't matter who you are, what shit you come from, where you come from. You're welcome here. And as long as you own up to your mistakes and you want to be better, there's place for you. There's space for you. There's a place for you here.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Sav, I know. Fuck that guy. A memory stirs. He feared himself. Yeah. Psychologically, I'm sure that guilt also helped him play the part. Because he was already stepping into who he wanted to be. But yeah, Cullen's done some shit. Cole's done some shit. And he admits it. Dorian has done some shit. From Tevinter. Solus is just a fucking weirdo and has his own problems.
Can't blame them. We'll get through.
And I think Solus could be hiding something too. That we'll find out, like some kind of past. So, Lavender, Lavender's gonna have to deal with the fact that her army, her Inquisition is so like, the reason why she has these powerful fucking people and they're getting shit done is because they have pasts and they have intense pasts and they're intense people. So I think she is learning how to deal with it. And forgive these motherfuckers. Oh no! Our companions! They're broken! You know who's not messed up at all? Alistair. Alistair. Well, he did have his only thing is that he's a bastard. He's King Merrick's bastard. So he has his own shit too. Jin, thank you for the 100 bits. Hi, Set! Inquisition is a bunch of outcasts, yeah. He's probably gonna be... Oh, also what I want to say is I think that he wants to... I think he wants to be dead. I think he wants to be in jail. I don't think he wants to try anymore. That's why he didn't tell her. So, in a way, it's a good kind of punishment. Kind of like in my next playthrough when I make Loghain become a Grey Warden. I think that it's a good consequence / punishment for him to keep going than to face everyone back at home in Skyhold and be like, hey, I'm Tom. Loghain did nothing wrong. Debatable. Loghain did nothing wrong. Yo, Saba! Saba! Saba. Saba. I just finished The Stolen Throne. I empathize with him. Yeah, I empathize. I sympathize. He made some mistakes. He made some mistakes. Objectively, he made some mistakes. I'm glad I killed him in my canon playthrough. I'm not gonna change that. I would like to see him redeemed, but he was too far gone. In Mint's eyes and Alistair's eyes, he was too far gone. And it wasn't forgivable what he did. Everyone has a past, but that doesn't define them. They are who they choose to be, yes. Yeah. Yes, Boop, exactly. The only thing the Inquisition can't forgive is throwing goats at the wall. Yes. Exactly. Throw a goat, get the gibbet. Mary Den? Oh, and also I'm reading The Calling, and so I did sympathize with Logain, and then in I'm reading The Calling, and I can't fucking forgive him for leaving Duncan. I can't forgive him for leaving Duncan and Kaelin. Like, The Calling features baby Kaelin, and it's really sad. He might be a naive king, but he did want to be a good king. He didn't want to be a good king, and he just left him there, and he just left my babies to die. Fuck off, Logain.
Come we, the able true, to Inquisitor. A title hard to rhyme. A challenge for another day, I think. Forgive me my distractions, Eminence. I'm overwhelmed by you and what you've done. My name is Merida, a humble bard.
Are you a bard like those of Orlais?
Oh, heavens no. I'm a minstrel first. My weapon is a cutting tongue, not blades. I hope my skills will help in some small way, if only I can give your deeds their due.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
A simple thing that you know well. The power of a muse to rally hearts and minds. Inquisitor, I want to spread the word of what you've done. A small but vital role. Perhaps I'll also make a coin or two.
Cute.
Carry on, then.
Oh, I will do my best, Inquisitor.
Love you, Meriden.
There is an issue that you should address.
Oh.
I think it's worth your time, Inquisitor.
She has been singing. But you know what? It's fine. Hey, Toppy. Yeah, and the thing is, he's always been grumpy. Like, he's always been grumpy. Even before shit happened. Well, I mean... Also, what I don't like, Toffee, is, I guess this is kind of a spoiler, but Logain's whole thing is that his mom, he watched his mom get SA'd, I won't say the word, but sexually assaulted. And that's what made him so angry and whatever. And that's just not okay with me, because I really don't like it. I can't accept a story where it's like you're taking the actual pain and trauma that a woman went through in terms of sexual assault, and then you're gonna be grumpy about it. It reminds me of in Game of Thrones when it was happening to Sansa, and then it focused on what's his face? Theon or whatever. His face. It's like so gross and unsettling. It's like, that's not your trauma. That's not an excuse to be a shitty person and leave and purposely like lead people to die. That happened to your mom, not to you. I'm not far at all. Like chapter 5. It is my most hated trope. Yep. And I can tell it's like outdated. That book especially is outdated, and it's fine. I can accept it. But then the people who still use that to sympathize with Logain, I'm like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. You should know better by... We know better by now. Yeah, he's had... I mean... That's why I sympathize with him in general. The Orlesians are terrible, and his character was the one that really led me to think about that. So I appreciate that for sure. Okay, here we go. Bye. What is this? Here goes all my money. Here goes all my money. Right, Mick. It's like, it's annoying. A dwarven bed. Where's the throne? Where are your thrones? Here, I think. I need this bed. I need that. I need it. I think I got it, though. Oh, so this is the bed shop. Yeah, exactly, Tommy. No, I wanna buy a freaking... God damn it. What? How do I get over there? Oh, I go up. I just wanted to make sure Logain had a hard life, so I kept him alive. That's valid. And I think that there is... I'm very excited to do a playthrough where he stays alive, for sure. Just to see. I just want to see. And I think that him becoming a Grey Warden is a great punishment because he's been so shitty to Wardens and he doesn't understand. And so, in a way, it's like, yeah, fucking... You drink that blood. Let's see if you survive. And then if you survive, you're getting...
Know this.
A terrible life. It's a very sad life. Oh. Hmm. I mean, they're not that good. He is? Rods, that's amazing.
Inquisitor, welcome. Thanks to your investment, I have all manner of runners scouring the wake of your adventures. If there's a tome that eludes you, I will endeavor to fill the gaps.
Hi, Nimbex.
I will not deny you a good story nor valuable information.
Okay. Spirit resistance. Oh, let's get this. I'm gonna get all of these. That's so cool. Yes! Here, take this. Here, take this. Here, take this. It sounded like Winnie the Pooh, you have to admit. Where's the other? think that's it. So that's the Orlais bed. Is there anything else I should buy? What is this glass? Windows. Okay. I'm sorry, I want all of the options, okay? I want all of the options. Well, most of them. Chantry, burn. What am I gonna spend money on? They're so expensive, Meg. No? You're gonna tell me what to do with my hard-earned money? Oh my god, thank you, Set. That's amazing. Thank you for saying that. No, Danny can tell me to buy them all, but young Tsunami cannot say they're so expensive. Do not tell me. There's no other beds, though. Like, I bought... Oh, I mean, that's just an upgrade, right? From her original bed? Oh, these are options. Okay. I thought that it was like an upgrade. Okay. Yeah, the bed is important. For soulless cuddles. Yeah, Set. Thanks. I literally don't spend money on anything else. Look, I'm getting influence for it. Oh, drapes found. I can just buy all of them. Okay, no, stop. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's spruce it up. I don't know about the crows.
I told them the offer was the best we could do.
So someone said that I can go to Redcliffe? And get stuff?
Where's my other hand?
Right there.
Remember when I kissed Solus on the balcony? This is the banner. Like that. That's pretty. Do Delish. Bed, let's see. Orlais. Creamer just 2. Beautiful. Oh. Oh? Oh. I like the idea of her bed being a little bit messy. Let's see what that looked like. Beautiful. Dalish 2. Orlais is so beautiful though, it's not fair. I like the door more. Yeah, why is the fucking Orlais the cutest stuff? 'Cause Orle bougie. That's true. So I hate that. I don't like that one. I don't like any of these. What the hell is that? I mean, just try the lion, I guess. I mean, that's pretty cool. Did that get upgraded? I'm Eastern time. Oh, and we got some windows. I'm very excited. Beautiful. Beautiful Orle windows. No, I have to do the Dalish. Oh my god, so exciting. And I'm gonna drop some stuff in here. Is Shen here? I'm getting pizza tonight. Caleb is getting mellow mushroom. I'm so excited. I get the buffalo chicken thanks to...
Inquisitor!
What happened?
What happened here? The House of Repose decided to pay a visit.
Wait.
The guards arrived in time, but I should have guessed the assassins would infiltrate the servants.
Are you sure they didn't hurt you?
They only frightened me. It was all so sudden. Leliana assigned people to shadow me. They appear to have saved my life.
Oh.
I owe you everything, Sergeant.
Only my duty, Ambassador. I'll talk with the spy master about these murderous louts. She'll find how they got in.
Wait, Lavender's just stepping on the body.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
Any news on the House of Repose? Bitch, you were almost killed by them.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
That's funny. Okay, so... oh, yeah, let's do that. Wow, I don't even know what to do. Exalted Plains, we could do that. That might be fun. Shen, hi. You aren't needed, but guess what? I'm getting mellow mushroom tonight. The buffalo chicken pizza. I'm very excited. The Western approach. Wait. I did.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparacats a lordship?
We need a judge of the royal court to procure documents acknowledging them as nobility again.
Okay. Hey, Dave! How you doing? What's white pizza? What's white pizza? Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Zephyrin! Your Inquisition is working with crows? I asked only because I may have removed one of the assassins from your employ. If I'd known the man was yours, I would have at least let him finish the contract. No matter, allow me to make it up to you. You know I would do a much better job than the crows, and I am far more pleasing to work with, no? As a favor to a friend, I'll charge only a fraction of the praise. Yes! I love it. Alfredo sauce instead of marinara sauce, so it's just Alfredo and cheese? Interesting. Interesting.
At your service.
But nothing beats like a very high quality margarita pizza or like just traditional margarita, you know? At least for me. I am going to... Oh. Yes, please. Oh, which one? I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, I don't fucking know. I mean, that's kind of funny. Should I do this? Secrets? White pizza with chicken and spinach. Ooh. Olive oil, garlic, mozzarella, ricotta, feta, Roma. Oh! Yay! Chosen replacement. That's awkward though. That we have a replacement. Okay. That's great. So now he's in our custody, so I guess we might have to judge him. Let's see. I need my tank. I do need my tank. What's this? Yeah, judgment. Oh, I'm gonna judge him. Wait, but look how beautiful my house is! Wait, look how beautiful! Look at that! I love what you did with the place. Ah! Oh my gosh, let me look at my bed. Ah! Luckily I have my limiter, so I know I'm not peeking. Still in the yellow. I can scream all I want. Ah! Hee 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 hee. Okay, bye Jackson, see you tomorrow. That is a pretty cute bed. Wait, I kind of love that. But no pillows. It's okay. Hey, what should we wear now? What's this? No, she shouldn't be wearing armor. Well, maybe she could. Ooh. Wait, cute. That's kind of cute. Shit, you're so cute. That's what I was wearing. Oh my god, so cute. Wait, I kind of love her in red. And I think this is the one that I was wearing before. But I want her in this. Hi, Tay. Oh no, not the scarf. I'm ruining. Well, the thing is, it looks like her hair's just underneath the scarf, but I think it's gonna bother me. Bye-bye, Mick. Have fun. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be, like, underneath the armor. Wait, why is this my favorite? No, not the hair coming out there. Oh my god. Not this. Okay, so that doesn't have the scarf, so let's do this one. It's cute. Yeah, she looks cute. Let's go judge. Let's go judge. Rainier? I don't like that. I'm gonna call him Tom. Tom. A pesto what? Pesto
For
what?
judgment this day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall.
Look how dramatic he's being.
His crimes... Well, you are aware of his crimes. It was no small expense to bring him here, but the decision of what to do with him is now yours.
Your life is mine now.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. I know you put another man in my place. Haven't enough died for me.
I really think you've lost the right to judge anyone.
Uh-huh.
There's enough evil in the world because of me.
Oh,
I accepted
boo-hoo.
my punishment. I was ready for all this to end.
And that's precisely
Why would
why
you
you're
stop
here.
it? What becomes of me now?
I own you. Free him to make amends for his crime. Keep in certitude. You know, this is fine.
You have your freedom.
It cannot be as simple as that.
It isn't. You're free to atone as
He
the man you
approves,
are,
though.
not the traitor you thought you were, or the warden you pretended to be.
Yes.
The man I am. I barely know him.
Oh.
But I have a lot to make up for.
Oh.
If my
Buddy.
future is mine, then I pledge it to the Inquisition.
Wait, but this is probably
My sword
so sexy in
is
his
yours.
romance.
If I'd said anything
Actually,
less,
this is probably so
would an
sexy.
arrow from the rookery have snuffed me like a candle?
Take your post, Tom Rainier.
Because it's like, oh, now it's a new man, yeah? Like, I feel like, oh, I want to romance him. Like, learning something new about the person that you're in love with. I don't know. That's very, I love that. It adds dimension. I know, I could have never guessed that. Let's be real, I could have never guessed that, and it's really freaking cool, though. Really, really cool. Give the amulet to Cole. Let's do that.
Those bands who impose the tolls, we're supplying them.
Wait, where is he? Did he change places? Might have. Hey.
Inquisitor?
What do I call you now?
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall.
Wait, come on.
Whereas
They're
we
so
could treat it
close
as
right
less of
now.
a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
Everyone needs something to aspire to.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Is there anything you actually know about the Wardens? Or did you make it all up?
I made very little up. I also feared you knew enough to contradict me. Warden Blackwall told me a bit before my initiation, but it is a secretive order. Not even the most senior wardens know all there is to know.
You never heard the calling. I said that.
Now we know why you were never worried about Corypheus's calling.
Yes. I have none of the warden's abilities and none of the drawbacks.
He's like, I guess it was better than
I
the
would
rest
have
of
fought
them.
through the darkest pits of the deep roads like any true warden.
That's true. That's
There's more
true.
to it than being able to sense darkspawn.
Okay.
Warden Blackwall would have agreed.
I mean, yeah.
The wardens at Adamant listened to you.
Mm-hmm.
They saw you as one of their own.
Perhaps it takes an outsider to show how much of yourself you've lost. I never understood the reality of being a warden.
Oh.
I only saw the ideal.
He's super self-aware.
Reminded them of something they'd forgotten.
Wow.
You don't know what Warden Blackwall would have believed.
Neither do you. But I know he was a good man.
Why did Blackwall want to recruit you?
He never told me.
Yeah, I agree,
What he saw
Nimbex.
that day, besides some wreck starting a bar fight. That night, I taught some village militia.
I bet
a
he's
painful
hotter
lesson
than the
about
original
harassing a
Blackwall.
town girl. Didn't know I had an audience.
Did you start a fight while drunk?
Make her know. I wasn't drunk, but I was trying to get there. Told the girl to keep the wine coming. She couldn't, not with those louts bothering her. Something had to be done.
We'll continue this another time.
I will give you a forehead kiss. Mwah. I still love you even though you're a different person. I still love you even though you really lied to me. But now I want to go to my actual boyfriend. His name is Solus. Wait, what? Okay, you can say what you want about him, but boring is not correct. In my opinion.
Inquisitor.
That's wild.
I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor? She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live.
She looks so good in that outfit.
Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember. I'm sorry, Liliana. That was it. There are no answers in the Fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
Wait, that... I can't end the scene like that? Wait.
A message from Divine Justinia.
I think I really want Liliana on the throne.
Dead people usually don't send messages. And I see you feel it necessary to inform me of this. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
To be delivered to me if she died.
Oh.
I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends.
Does she want her
I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there. Do you know what you're looking for? The Divine was a powerful woman who used her position to obtain all sorts of things.
That's like you.
Whatever she hid in Valence would very likely benefit the Inquisition and must be kept from falling into the wrong hands. If I'm lucky, she will have instructions for me. Why hide things in Valence? What's so special about it? Justinia was revered mother at the chantry there for many years before she became the Divine. It is a place that holds great meaning for her. I'll help in whatever way I can. Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with me to Valence. One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
I'll try. I'll try not to. Yeah, but did she disapprove Tsunami? No, Liliana likes Assassin McGee. Oh my god, so many cutscenes.
You have remarkably little here on early to Vinter history. All these gifts to the Inquisition, and the best they can do is the Malefica Imperio. Trite propaganda. But if you want 20 volumes on whether Divine Galatea took a shit on Sunday,
yeah,
this is evidently the place to find it.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
That's the Dorian I know, critiquing every book in my library.
I wouldn't have to if you could find some rebellious heretic archivist to join the cause.
Are there rebellious archivists? Other than you, that is.
If Corypheus ever starts burning masterworks of literature, I'm sure a few will pop up. Did I see something by Genitivi here? I could have sworn.
What is this about, Dorian?
Brother Genitivi.
When everyone returned, they told us about your tumble into the abyssal rift. You went into the Fade.
Tumble?
Physically went in. Are you... all right?
Oh. Oh my god.
Hawk is gone.
The Fade is an ordeal under normal circumstances. To be the only real thing there...
Blue cheese.
Beyond description.
Thanks.
That you made it out at all is a miracle. You do realize this feat hasn't been performed in over 1,000 years. Corypheus and his contemporaries entered the Fade and began the Blights. In comparison...
It would have been easier if you'd been with me.
I love...
Without question. But I'm rather glad I wasn't.
No sense of adventure? That's surprising.
I've not your talent for survival. And not everyone is as discerning as I.
Oh.
If you can walk in the Fade, others will try to follow. Who knows what secrets Corypheus has revealed? Not all of them will be as lucky as you. What they could unleash. My advice? Keep this quiet. Let them speculate. Too many will see this as a challenge.
I love that I can still do the heart options. Like, they're just besties. Yeah, I agree.
That's a good idea.
There are enough idiots in the world who think if they just use enough blood magic, their problems will vanish. It's exactly the sort of thing I want to stop back home. This I don't need. What I do need is a copy of the Liberalum. I'll wager I can find Corypheus's real name.
Smart
If
boy.
I can prove he was a grasping ankle-biter with no family to speak of,
mm-hmm.
the luster would come right off.
That's so smart, Dorian. I relate to him so much. The name of our enemy operation available! Yes! Yay!
You walked physically through the Fade. Please tell me what you remember.
I had visions. Echoes of what
She
happened
just
to me
said
the
she
first
wouldn't
time.
tell people, but Vivian is
The Divine
different.
was there, or something like her.
Manifestations of your own mind, perhaps? Or external memories awakened by your presence? I suppose there's no way to tell. No one else has physically entered the Fade since the Magisters assaulted the Golden
Oh, now
City.
you like me because you're impressed by me?
I'm positively envious right now.
Any chance we might... you and me, you wanna have some angry sex?
Do you think that you and I might someday...
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You're no use to me at all.
You know what? Lavender wanted to have like an enemy relationship. Enemies to lovers, but I understand. It's all good.
Well spent.
Hey,
You look like a
Soli.
capital now.
I want to see if you have anything to say to me. Probably not.
Canvas is much more homey when you bed down the silk.
Venon.
Yeah.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
He has lost his army, and he has lost all aid.
I know.
He will need to demonstrate that no one in this world can stand against his magic. It will not be subtle.
Bye.
We'll talk later.
Mwah. Kiss the bald head for good luck. Mwah. Mwah. Kiss, 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 kiss. Kisses the bald head. Congratulations, you have good luck. Y'all, this is so pretty. Oh, pretty. So, let's see what I want to do. I want to... Oh, okay, I'll do that later. Exalted Plains. I kind of want to do this. I want to do the Wyvern. Luke!
Maker's breath, but you're beautiful.
Jen, thank you again for the 100 bits. You're so sweet. So that's Exalted Plains. Do I have to bring Vivienne for that? Pineapple.
The years stop coming and they don't 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 stop coming.
Luke, thank you for the 300 bits. Nah, no, we don't vibe, so... And I love bringing Solus and Dorian, so why I need another mage? Why I need another mage? I don't need it. With our help, Guard Captain Aveline took care of Sebastian's forces. Liliana's spies say he has grown deeply impatient and is making plans to retreat. Fuck you, Sebastian. That's what you get. Get wrecked, Sebastian! We will provide Zevran with the resources he needs without telling the crows, of course. Lord Enzo is proving elusive. More eyes in Hercynia cannot hurt. I've tracked down the location of Lord Enzo and rather expecting shall we to say goodbye to our troublesome friends? Yes. Seven is talented but also outnumbered. My agents can create a distraction. He can eliminate Enzo and the Venatori in the confusion.
Inquisitor.
Tell him to pray it away, true. Hey, you know, it was all God's plan. It was all the Maker's plan. That's why Anders did what he did, so... I think you're going against the Maker's plan, Sebastian. Song just comes to life and thought was good. I hate her in school. I hated her in school. She pulled my hair. We must not let her make these vulgar claims. A minstrel with no tongue can tell no lies. Oh. No. This is ridiculous. Yes, our allies' words were told. I agree. This one.
At your service.
Yes, we're gonna keep sending the wardens out, okay? Let's make use of them. So I'm gonna go to the Exalted Plains. We have some stuff to do there. Dorian. Wow! What the fuck? That's so cool. Why do some people get epic shit and some don't? Griffin Daddy. Not this game making me have feelings for Blackwall again. I mean, Tom. I mean, Rainier. Ba-ba-bum. I love them too. Is there such thing as a tarot deck of them? I see like individual cards, but I don't know if there's an actual deck. I would love it. Soulless. Oh, I was gonna give you Wall of Ice, I'm pretty sure. But that's so cool. Okay. Expensive. Oh. Oh. Oh, iron bow. No, not that. Wait. Hey! I mean, he's so fucking squishy, might as well do that shit. Ah! Look at this, everyone! It's exciting! Okay, I bought a bunch of tonic things. Luke! Luke, thank you for gifting a sub to the community. You are so sweet. So sweet. I appreciate you.
Nothing to report, sir.
Okay, fine. And thank you for the race sub. 7 months. 7 months. I can't get that one. Oh, that's a completed operation. This game is addicting. Y'all are like, tell me about it. We know. We been know. Oh, Luke, that's so nice. Y'all are very beautiful. Like, y'all are objectively beautiful. Every time you post a selfie, and then I'm like, oh, okay, another beautiful person. Another one. Like, that, what? Stop it. No, I love, you all are beautiful, and your outer beauty reflects your inner beauty. Smiles anxiously. I didn't mean to do that. I love that Shin's owning it. Old lady driver! Thank you for the brand new sub. I appreciate you. Welcome to the sub tower. The special sub tower. Bring me the heart of Snow White. I'm excited. I hope that I have the right staff. Wait, did I already kill this thing? I might have. I feel like I kill wyverns all the time. They're like, hey, Lavender, shouldn't you be searching for the wyvern? And she's like, no. I want to gather. I don't remember, Shen. I'm sorry, I've seen your questions, but I have forgotten to answer them. So, Caleb and I get 2 different pizzas because that's just how we do it. We usually don't want the same thing, and it's just better to get 2. And I decided on the buffalo chicken because I got it per your recommendation last time, and it was so fucking good, and it made my whole life. So, yeah. Not a high train! Did you know they're taking the hobbits to Isengard? What? No way!
Are coming from down there. Arrive.
Thank you for those 5 months.
Nothing at all, Bull? No trouble having a vint behind you?
Hope you like the view.
You can't deny you enjoy butchering my people.
Hey, butchering implies I'm gonna eat them. Most vints are just gristle and fat in a red wine marinade.
Dream Daddy, that is perfect because that's Daddy Bull, Daddy Solus, Daddy Dorian. Thank you so much for gifting us up to the community. So kind. Luke, thank you for the 100 bits. Y'all are so nice to me.
Don't let up.
Riverside Garrison. Riverside Garrison.
That's just my baby dog. 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 That's just my baby dog.
That's just my baby dog. Bumblewave. Thank you so much for the 200 bits. Thanks, friend. Y'all tell the mods which hair color you would like. Before I forget, if you cheered or resubbed. Blue, lavender, mods decide, or pink. And thank you for the other 25 bits with the sticker. Oh, I'm scared. I'm a little bit scared.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick-ass boy.
Juliana, thank you so much for the 50 bits. Hey! Excuse me. Thank you for gifting us up to the community. Fucking stop, dude. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Where's this coming from? I'm grumpy with you. It's too nice. I was gifting myself, and it's only fair to return the favor. That's such a sweet mentality to have. Thank you so much. Matthew is wonderful. I'm And so are you. Oh. What? I'm so excited by the loot in this game. So many dream I literally have a Dream Daddy team. Okay, but here's the question. Is Solus daddy? I think he is. I think Solus is daddy. Iron Bull for sure. He is. Okay.
This was a beautiful land once.
Oh my god. What the? Who gives subs in honor of their birthday? Like, what kind of person? You are such a good person and so sweet. Thank you for welcoming 20 people into our sub fam. That is so nice.
The years start coming and they don't stop 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 coming and they don't stop.
Oh my gosh, an angel, right? And 7, thank you for the 300 bits. So sweet, and happy belated birthday, Euphoric. That is just like very generous of you. I don't think people understand.
Breath, but you're beautiful.
Lindsay, thank you for the 100 bits. Gifting subs is really special because I know firsthand that when you are gifted a sub to someone's stream, especially if you're new or you like their content, but the ads are annoying. Like, the ads can be so annoying. So to like gift subs, I feel like it's so sweet because they get to use the emotes, they have the wand, and they don't have to watch fucking ads. Like, it's so sweet. I just think y'all in general are very kind and generous. I don't know, I'm just glad that you're here watching me and we get to play this together. Because, for example, if I was playing this on my own, I probably would have rage quit by now. It would have been too much. I would be depressed. I would literally be depressed. I probably would have fucked up Origins, and then it just would have truly messed me up. So all of that to say, I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. And then I wouldn't have romanced Fenris because that was so complicated. Why the fuck was that so loud? What in the world? They say Megan. They say Megan. I can't do it. It's so in my ears. The Reapers are coming. Yeah, that is what it sounds like. Sorry, I had bad gas. Yes. I think that Zeus brought you over on a raid. That gossip sound is actually hypnosis, everyone. It's actually hypnosis, and it's a way to make you...
Do you think the Dalish would even want this place now?
Oh. I mean, yeah. Sure. Thank you for that hype train. So goddamn unnecessary, but so sweet. Thank you. I don't understand how to get... Oh shit, wait, how do I even get over there? I don't think I can do that yet. Is it an operation? Let me cross the bridge first. Oops. No, I've never played Sea of Thieves. Die! Username was Sensui. No, he's been around longer than that. Point and click adventure. I think it was maybe a test for when I tested Javier's game on stream. Ooh, a cool bow. Good times. So here's the thing. Here's where I'm confused, okay? This is my confusion. There's a camp here, right? But how the hell do I get on this side? Can I go to the Riverside Garrison? There didn't seem to be a way over there. And then I guess it's this, but can I go that way? I'm just gonna go over here first. You know what? Pineapple. Pineapple. Yeah, I was wondering if I should say pineapple, but pineapple. Is it unlocked? Can I get over there now? By the rocks. Wow, this music. Oh, lady driver, thank you for the 100 bits.
When this is over, the nobles will still expect the peasants to send in the harvest.
Okay. Sad. Who is gonna be your dream? Whoa, so much to loot. Corpse heart. Oh my god. Stay over there. Oh, this is perfect for the fire mine, because every time they walk over it. Ah! They're dead! Oh, okay. They can't even come over here! Amazing! Look at that! They couldn't come over here if they tried. School of chocolate. I want to watch that. Lou, thank you for tipping the Mahdi's $10. Thank you. so much. Doing fire explosions. Oh my god. Get his whirlpool traveling into it. Excuse me, he just wants to learn. Yeah, that's true. Wait, I didn't even think of that. I literally didn't even think of that. Has Solus said where he came from? He said he's an apostate, but has he said that, like, his childhood was... He's not Dalish. Circle? I don't know if I should say pineapples. I'm not saying pineapple. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, I bet, Cole would like this. Go to where? What are you talking about?
Beautiful land once. What a waste.
What is that thing you have? A little necromancer ball? We're getting a lot of good loot, though. Is that Who is doing that? Is that Iron Bull or Dorian? What the fuck? It's this red thing. It's Iron Bull, right? Oh my god. It's so extra. Is this necessary, Iron Bull? What the fuck? That's cool. Look at that dog. Oh, that's disgusting. Very edgy. Oh, I missed. I'm getting some good loot. Oh my god. Lots of ring velvet if I want to have a blue Inquisition.
You're not back. The Tevinter mages I fought in Sahara tried to scare me. What they can do. Dorian looks like he's waiting for a pause after every spell. Even Viv has this constant swagger.
Has any good mage?
Vivian has this little swagger, like she knows she's the most dangerous thing. Rude. Not the quiet elven mage. No fruit. Nothing. Half our targets never even see you coming.
I shall take that as a compliment.
Oh, cute! Look at Iron Bull's health. That was cute! They love each other! They love each other. Iron Bull and Solus. I love that. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. They're that badass. was so extra. I thought this would be a quick little walk across the bridge. What in the world is that? What is that? Go! What the fuck is that? Raven. Oh, they're stranded troops.
No Qunari would accept a Tevinter mage so easily, unless it was a ruse. When should I expect a knife in the back?
You ever use that fancy magic of yours to burn down a dormitory full of kids?
Not today.
Then I wouldn't worry. A lot of other people need a knife in the back first.
I love this party. Cute.
We couldn't control the defenses. They're all trapped inside. We couldn't control the defenses.
Lavender's like, okay, let's go. Wait, why is this so freaking creepy? Where am I going? I don't think I'm supposed to go up this way. Let's go here. I have no idea what the hell that is. No, I do think I have to go that way. I mean, I wanna... Can I climb up this? No. Who are you guys fighting? Oh, are you stuck? LOL. Laugh out loud. They'll catch up eventually. There they are. Welcome back, Potato. Welcome back, CJ. My puppy is crying. Yeah, you can chew that if you want. Oops. Okay, we're almost there. The troops.
You've killed lots of my countrymen, I take it.
Sure, usually when I'm being paid for it.
What? Never just for fun?
I'm here, aren't I? Man's gotta take his fun where he can find it.
Oh. Okay. Ah. Wait, that's just like a regular person. That's sad. I love how it goes slow motion when I do that. Oh my god. Whoa. Originally an elven keep, the Orlesians who seized it never discovered its true name, although they did find the magical words the elves set in place. Okay. Fuck you, Orlais. Whoa. Well, this is pretty. Take a screenshot. Wow. Okay. Rescue Celine's troops. Okay. I'll try.
Who's there? Don't come any closer. We have swords.
We just killed a dozen demons. Is a little bow meant to intimidate us?
You don't know about me. How long have you been in there?
Long enough. Who are you that I should... Wait, what do you mean they look like Inquisition? Oh. Oh. Forgive me, I should have known.
Who's humming? I'm afraid.
Commander Jihan, in service of
Her
Her
name was
Imperial
Jean.
Majesty. Long may she reign. My men
Dalish
inform me that the
banner
Citadel's
crown.
defenses are deactivated. I cannot thank you enough.
He got AirPods!
The civil war is over. Gaspard de Chalon has been defeated. Celine's throne is safe.
It's over? That grasping brute is gone? Thank the Maker. So much has happened and we didn't even know. Have we been out of contact for so long?
Tell me about the situation here.
There were orders. A chance for peace, they said. Pull back, they said. So we did. Then the undead appeared. We couldn't hold them back. I told my men to activate the fort's defenses. A foolish move, born of desperation. There was so much about the old elven magic we never knew. We couldn't control it. We retreated, but not everyone made it through the gates. I couldn't save them. We've been trapped for weeks. Supplies were incoming, but who knows what happened to them.
I'm sorry.
Good day, Inquisitor.
Oh my god, I leveled up. Yeah, girl, leveled up. I'm gonna do. I love fire mine. Close the door on yourself, honey. Ow. Okay, love immolate. So I'm gonna see about. I guess I can go in that way, so I'm gonna travel here.
Job in that last fight, Solus. You really kicked the crap out of that guy.
I suppose.
What? You don't think so? You ripped him a new one. It was great.
Unless the fight is personal, violence is a means to an end. It isn't appropriate to celebrate.
I don't know. Gotta wonder about anyone who fights as much as we do and doesn't have some fun with it.
We have fought living men, with loves and families. And all that they might have been is gone.
Yeah, but they were assholes.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Hi. That's so funny. Not the loves. I feel like all Solus wants is family, but he's just so hard on himself. All he wants is connection. And is sad because his fear was dying alone. Here we go. Oh.
Inquisition soldiers could clear this passage.
Oh, please do. That's annoying. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back to Skyhold. And then I'm gonna start some more table missions. And then I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get out of here. Have fun, Beanie. Cries and lactose intolerant. Oh no. Not this. Oh, I'm sleepy. Why? Was a good stream though. It was really fun. Mary Den. I'm the one who will live on. I feel the sun through the ashes in the sky. Where's the one who will guide into night? What is that song? Who is it talking about? So sus of like everything in this game. There's so many secrets. Much to think about. Much to think about. I am the one, da. It was a, oh, origin song. That's cute. Aww. Okay. The Grey Wardens scoured the area as requested. Oh no. Oh no. My bad. Mobby. The liar's song is all too quick. Forgotten. Add a word. Her patrons turn aside. Nice. So. Marriage agents would provide a distraction. I did not expect such a roaring fire. The confusion, the running about in circles, it was all very lively. Of course, Lord Enzo and his Venatori were decidedly less lively at the end of it. Oh my god. What time is it? A full assault by your soldiers. I think this is it. Scout! Oh no. And Nightingale, since I know you'll open this and read it before it gets sent, don't bother to keep a copy.
Let us begin.
Let's see what we have.
The consequences of Blackwall's lie. Its deception has had far-reaching consequences. Had we not used the Grey Warden treaties, we might not have found ourselves in so awkward a position. I received daily messages demanding we make reparations. Scribbled signed by Cullen. I'm sorry. Did we embarrass a duchess at a soiree by stepping on her gown, or was the sky torn open and Haven beset by an ancient darkspawn magister? We needed the gold. We needed the met. You would have persuaded someone to part with them, with or without the treaties. We are not making reparations for doing what we had to do. We step forward, not back. No apologies. What happened with the Wardens gives us more authority than ever to use the treaties. I'm on Cullen's side.
All right.